Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. As you can see over here, I have two big boxes. See my hand? Like, this is pretty big. So both of these were actually sent to me by Banggood, and Banggood.com is pretty much an e-commerce website, so you can literally buy anything from them. So they asked me to review their products, and I was like, oh my gosh, do you guys have any doll related items? And they did. They have dolls. They did send me these two beautiful dolls for free, so that I can review them. I'm gonna go ahead and review both of them, and actually let's go start with the pink one. This one is like really big. What it says over here is Baby Miss, and then over here also it says Baby, oh now it's Baby Girl. Oh, so Baby Mist and then Baby Girl, and it does say over here that it is a ball jointed doll. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox the doll and I'll show you guys the contents. So everything is still in Chinese, and as you can see you have clear pictures of the doll and the face. Over here it does look like it's saying that there's a button there that you can press, and then you have three different faces or eye colors, I think. And then over here I believe these are all for other makeup looks that the doll can have, or maybe you can purchase faces for the doll. But now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the doll. So here we have our Baby Girl. As you can see, she came with the doll, a stand, and hands. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love hands. I'm actually going to brush this doll first. Her hair is kind of all over the place. I think she had a rough journey from China. So we're gonna go ahead and clean her up a little bit, and then we will review her. So here we have our beautiful girl after I kind of spruced up her wig. It's a lot better now, and I actually like it down. Rather than having it in pigtails. Her wig is in such great quality, and it is so flowy and very silky. I do believe that it is nylon hair. I love the color of it. It's very dusty blue, and I think overall this doll is so cute, very kawaii, and I'm looking forward into giving her a makeover. So first up, her face is so beautiful. It's very sweet and it's very delicate. Everything about this doll is just cute. But her makeup is all kind of like in the shade of coral and peach. Her eyeshadow, as you can see, it's very light, it's very soft, and it is in a peach color. She does have a black eyeliner over here, so it is very striking, so you can see that from afar. Under her eyes, on her waterline, she does have a coral eyeline, and then her cheeks over here, it's very heavily blushed, and then for her lips it's almost nude, but it is in a peach color as well. Oh my god, kawaii! I daisuki desu! Or something like that, I don't know. So as you can see, for the eyes it is purple, and it actually has kind of like cherry blossoms inside it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but all those pink kind of splatters around, those are cherry blossoms. But another thing that is interesting is, there we go! You can change her eyes. So she actually has 4 different eyes, so let me show you guys all of them. So I thought that was really cool. You can't really make them look side to side with the same eye. They're kind of set. But later I'll show you guys in depth of how the eyes work. For her dress, I just thought this dress was so cute. It is such a high quality dress. Highly detailed. You have all these lace pieces that is layered around this dress. You have like 5 layers of this skirt, and there's like gatherings and ruffles. Like, I'm just obsessed with this dress and how awesome of quality it is. So this dress actually has a very Lolita look to it. It's very Himegyaru, which is a Harajuku style in Japan, which is everything like princessy and frou-frou and fluffy and just so cute and elegant. You have ribbons, you have laces, you have ruffles and puff sleeves, you have the cinched waist, you have the tiered skirt, the ruffled skirt, you have the petticoat. No, she doesn't have a petticoat. She could have a petticoat. You have lace pieces, you have meshes, you have glitters. Everything in here is just amazing. So this is the shoes that she came with, and honestly, it's okay. I love the shape of the shoe. I wish that they were blue to kind of match the entirety of the outfit, or at least kind of like purple to match her eyes. I mean, it's red, it's a red ribbon. I just feel like it's kind of out of place. If we're going with an all blue thing, then let's go all out and just do all blue. So it says BB Girl inside, like I said, this is an actual shoe, and she does have a sole, which I thought was really, really cool as well. And it just says BBGIRL. So here is a close-up of her head without her hair, so you guys can see everything about it. But you have a button here in the back, and this is the picture. This is the same button that was on the picture before. Another thing that I thought was kind of interesting is that you can actually take this out. Hold on. So you can take this out and... Oh. It's actually... As you can see, this one is like plastic, but this one is softer. This one is more of a vinyl. One more thing that I thought was really interesting is... Ah! Okay, so this is her inside. From the box, you know how she had 4 different looks? You can probably buy different faceplates for this girl. One thing I love personally about this one is that when I decide to customize her, it's gonna be so easy to do it. I'm sure it's gonna be the same as a pull-up method because the plastic is quite the same. That I'm pretty sure if you take an acetone to it, it's gonna melt it. And you have magnets over here, so it's so easy to kind of put back on. See? You can see the other eyes over here. So over here, as you can see, I have 4 extra sets of hands. I still have another set, and this is the one that she comes with initially. So overall, I have 5 pairs of hands, and then 1 by itself. She's lonely. And I really appreciate that they included this to the doll. So for the body, I want to kind of review the body as well in depth because the body is kind of unique. It says that it was ball jointed. Or at least in the packaging it says that it's ball jointed, but you can't really see any I mean, yeah, actually yes, in terms of it being ball jointed, yes, then it is ball jointed, but there's no I guess it's not required to have strings for ball jointed dolls. I just thought that if it's a ball jointed dolls, then everything would be kind of stringed together. Okay. So she does have a string inside. You guys can see that. She does have a string inside, but the rest is not string. So I'm not sure what it does. But you can see it's stringed. It's kind of hard to actually pose her. See, it kind of reverts back. So that's the string kind of pulling back. Yeah, see? So she can go in the middle, but she can't really tilt. Her body is amazing. She swivels. There's a lot of articulation. As you can see, when you remove the finger, it's quite easy. You just do that. Kind of like a Monster High Ever After High doll. She does have one in the torso as well. Oh, hold on. Okay, so at first I thought the torso was still, and I thought that it was just kind of like a dent to make it look like a joint, but it is an actual joint. And this is the one that is also held up with the string. You can see over there. So there is a string in there. This is, and then there you go. So she can go swivel like that. And I think that's it. If you go further, it might break the doll. I think her body is really cute in general. I love the shape of it. She does have a waist, but this one is really, really great because it has the aesthetic of a ball jointed doll. But it's kind of like a hybrid because some of them are strung by a string and some of them are not. Overall, I think this doll is so, so cute. The quality is there. I'm really, really interested in customizing this doll, and hopefully I can in the near future. I think the only improvement that she can have is the head thing. It's still really, really difficult posing her head and kind of moving her head side by side, or even just swiveling it and stuff. So that's the only thing that kind of bothered me, is her head and how you pose it. So other than that, everything else is quite great. Let's move on to the other doll. So for the next doll, I do have to say that this doll is very realistic. It's much more realistic than my Popovi doll. Everything is sculpted. This one is called Jiao doll, and I hope I'm saying that correctly. It is a 1/6 seamless female body. She is jointed and she's very, very posable. So the side of the box, you can actually see just kind of like various poses that she can make. You can actually see her here. You can open it. There's a window and it says 28 points of articulation. 28. That's crazy. She does have a instruction manual and it says the title and everything. It's in English and it's kind of a guide because it's telling you to not force the doll too much or it can break it. So you have the head side by side. Her shoulders can go up and down. Please do not move out of the scope as shown in the picture to avoid damage to skeleton joints and rubber coating. Most of them are double jointed, as you can see over here. Her body, her posture, see, that is crazy. That is insane. Over here for her legs, she can do a split. She can do a running motion. But over here you guys can see we have stands. So this one is acrylic stands. Wow, this is actually really nice. We have a stand over here. We have it built. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll put this aside for now. So unfortunately for this doll, you do have to keep dusting it. You have to keep cleaning her up because she does attract a lot of dust and lint that is kind of expected for a material like this. So I actually don't have any heads that matches this doll right now. I think the perfect match for her would be Mulan. I think from Hasbro or from the Disney store. So this is a Disney head. Obviously it doesn't match, but I think the size of a Disney doll head perfectly matches her. Right now it actually doesn't even go in because the hole of the Disney is too big, so you kind of have to probably glue it or something. Right now it looks great in terms of the size of the head. It looks pretty good. But obviously the skin matching is not great. I even tried Elsa. Actually, she's almost purple like in camera. So this is the Asian Barbie, and I thought Barbie would be a great head for her. If Barbie's head is just a little bit bigger, then it would be perfect. But right now, to scale, it just looks off. It looks like her head shrunk. The next one is a Disney Mal. And although it fits, I'm not actually going to put it in because I've had trouble kind of testing her out. She actually comes off, but see, this one is also a perfect match. You can tell that Mal is a lot pinker than the body. The only problem I have is when you put her head on, her neck shrunk. Like, it's so short, which is realistic, honestly. That's the only problem. I've had this neck peg stuck for 2 times, so I'm kind of... oh my gosh. See? It comes off. Hold on. I have to be careful. Okay. So, there we go. And Ever After High, it's just the shape. The shape of the face is just not realistic enough. Like, I feel like the body can't match it because the body is way too realistic. That and Ever After High head is just not working out, unfortunately. Or I don't know, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this one. I think the best head matches are Mal and also Anna in terms of the head size and the aesthetic. Skin color wise, I have to see if the Mulan doll would be perfect. But over here you can see that her neck can actually move from left to right, from back and also to front. I think her shoulders can move up and down as well, like the actual shoulder blades. Yes, oh my god, I'm like leaving fingerprints. Oh my god. For her thighs, it actually did not hold it up well. In the picture she can do this, but it's not really, it's going back. So I'm not sure if this area needs to be tightened, and I don't know how to do that. So I think in terms of the mechanism and the skeleton inside of her body, I think it's just not tight enough because it's pushing back. Like, you can't do much. Because she's supposed to be able to do this and have it stay like that, but obviously bouncing back. Alright, so if you guys want to change her feet, as you can see I have the other one still, the original. You just do this. There we go. And that one actually, same goes for the hand, so you just remove it like this. There, I think. So there we go. Overall, I really love this doll. As you can see, she is great at posing. She can be used for photography, for sketching, for references, for modeling. Like, she can be used for anything. I think overall, I'll be using this doll more for sketching and references for my artworks. I give this doll an 8 out of 10. I think one of the things that just needs to be improved are the thigh area. They need to be stronger in terms of how they pose. And I wish the maintenance wasn't as high. Like, literally every second I have to brush her because she has like a new lint around her body. So that's the only problem, I think, for me. So here we have our 2 dolls that Banggood has sent me. So if you guys are interested in purchasing these beautiful dolls, I do have their link down below in the description. So you guys can click there and it will direct you to Banggood. Like I said, they sell a lot of stuff there. It's not just for dolls or anything. You can literally search up anything from clothes, from beauty products, from gadgets, from toys, literally anything that you can probably wish for is there. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you guys are interested in seeing more doll stuff, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell button so you can get notified whenever I upload something. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!